Hi everyone, this is Troy with TabSite. Today we're going to take a look at our contest engagement app from TabSite. I have one set up on my page here called Baby Contest. So I'm going to click on this and we'll get started and take a look. So this is a baby contest that we've set up to show you as an example of how to use the contest engagement app. Right now we're looking at the vote page, and I'll show you the contest entry form here shortly. Above that, we have the social sharing options of like, tweet, G+, share, and Pinterest pin it option. So we have an image up here that says vote for the cutest baby. Click enter contest above to win a 6-month supply of baby formula. Be sure to vote for your favorite. So, and below here we have some entries that we've added in here, and people can click vote. This is what we call the small size of the entry form. You can also click on these and go to a larger view as well. So you can then sift through these different items. As you can see, the header information stays the same. You can control that information as well. And then you can choose vote. You can also choose the social sharing options. You can copy the URL here as well. So there's a lot of versatility here. If I go back to the main vote page, you can see this page here. We're really excited about this contest engagement app. We have a lot of people utilizing this and who have had a lot of success generating traffic to their website and getting a lot more exposure by hosting a contest on their Facebook fan page. So the next link over here is called Enter Contest. So this is how you enter the contest. This is pretty simple form. You can actually control this form. You can add more information if you want to capture more information from the people entering. So you can choose name. We have email, which is required, and then the baby's name we have in there. Then you simply can drag an image or click your image, click and find your image on your desktop. Enter it there. You can add a display name, which will show up on the front side of things. Then you have to agree to the terms and conditions. So that's how you enter the contest. Really straightforward and very simple. I'm going to head back to the vote page. As you can see up here, we have a are you an admin of this page? And we are an admin of this page. So I'm going to, this only shows up for admins as well. So I'm going to click view as admin. And when I do that, what you can see is changed is I have these options here to hide this entry, or I can remove this entry, or I can delete that entry. And if you have approval set up, you can also have these entries approved. And this is where you would approve entries that will show up in your contest. So you may not want, you want to have some control over the public entering your contest and what images would be approved. So that's all done from the front side of things. You can also do that from the back side, which I'll show you as well in the management area. So I'm going to click back, and as you can see, those the red X and so forth will go away there, and that information will be no longer available, and you're viewing this kind of as the public would view at this point. So we also have comments and social sharing options at the bottom as well. So that's kind of the front side of the contest. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, you vote, you can share that, you can view a larger image. There's a lot you can do with this contest. It's a great way to drive traffic to your fan page. So now I'm going to take a look, and I'm going to go over to the TabSite manager area and show you a little bit about how to manage a contest, how to set up a contest, and so forth. So I've got this contest set up in the TabSite manager area, and there's a lot of options here to set up. It's really straightforward and pretty simple. The first one here is choose a contest type. Now we offer 3 different types of contests. We have a photo contest, we offer a video contest, and we offer an essay contest. So photo is pretty straightforward. You upload a photo. Video, you can upload a YouTube link, and people can vote on your video that way. With the essay contest, you simply have them enter the text or whatever they want. I've seen people use this for recipes and different things like that as well, and they can vote on those and find the best option there. So also you see here it says there's a checkbox here. It says use only page admin entry. So if you check that, then you control the entries. So the public cannot enter the contest. You actually just enter. Say you have a logo contest. You already have 5 logos that you want to choose from. You can upload those 5 logos yourself, and then people can vote on those. They don't have control over adding their own image there. They're just voting on what you've pre-selected for them to vote. And this can happen for the photo, video, or essay contest there. Also, you can title your contest. You can have an email submission form, so when emails come in, they can get submitted to you. We have an enable option here as well. With our Platinum package, that's one difference between the Gold and Platinum. With the Platinum package, you can actually export all of your entry information to a CSV file and easily add that to Excel, or pull out the email addresses and enter them into any email client that you might use as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Now we have our voting options. Voting options, the voting frequency, you can choose to vote daily, only once per contest. Choose how many votes per contest / stage you can put in there, and then you can enter a number in there if you choose. We also have the option of a two-stage contest. So two-stage voting is the ability to everybody enters. Say you get 100 entries or 1,000 entries, and you want to just choose the top 10 and then have the top 10 voted on. So what will happen is, you get 1,000 entries in the first stage. Once stage 2 comes live, it'll select the top 10 or however many you select, and then you can choose to have those voted on as well. So this is the number of finalists for a stage 2 option as well. Also, just a note, if you do choose a two-stage contest, you have an additional two-stage start date here. So our second stage start date. So you'll choose the main start date. You'll choose when your second stage will start, and then you'll choose the contest end. This center option only shows up if you are choosing the two-stage in there. So that's voting options. I'm going to unselect that because that's not how we have that set up. So I'm going to click Next. And this is choose layout options. Simple. We have 3 columns, 3 rows. You can choose 3 columns, 4 rows if you want. It'll resize and show you kind of what that'll look like. You can choose an aspect ratio of 1920 by 1080. That's kind of the HD format, the 640 by 480, or even a 1:1 square ratio as well. Also from here, you set your voting instructions. What we do is you upload an image with instructions on how to vote. So ours says vote for the cutest baby. Click to enter the contest above to win a 6-month supply of baby formula. Be sure to vote for your favorites. So we're kind of giving them the image that has text in that shows them where to go to enter the contest. The choose layout options allows you to choose the thumbnail or preview. That's kind of the main page that you have when they choose vote. That's the smaller version of the image. You can choose what will show up there if you have vote, share, title, and different things like that. You can choose that to show up on both the thumbnail and the larger view. And then we also, with the larger view, allow you to show profile picture. So if they're logged into Facebook, they've entered that, we can actually show their profile picture there if you choose. So that's an option. These are all kind of optional information that you can show on both thumbnail and larger views. Then we also have vote icons. That's simply the color of that. You can change that color with the color wheel. You can change the font color. You can even change the text if you don't want to say vote, or if you speak a different language, you can incorporate another language in there as well. So if you don't want to say vote and you want to say vote in Portuguese or whatever, you can do that. Then we also have display entries. You can display entries randomly, which we have selected here, most votes or date entered. I like to choose manual just simply because it's more random. If you choose most votes, those with most votes show up first, and they continue to snowball and even get more votes because they're showing up kind of earlier in the preview process, so they're actually there a little sooner. And then date entered, that's another option as well. So you can choose which page shows up first. So you can have vote or contest. Right now we have the vote page showing up first. If you're just starting a contest and you don't have anything to vote on, you may want to choose the enter contest option to show up first. That way people know that the contest is new and you can get in there and they can enter that contest. We showed these a little bit ago. The other one had a second stage in here. This is the start and end dates. Very straightforward. You choose your start date, you choose your end date, you choose the time and time zone that you're in, and set when you want that to start and finish. The pre-contest page allows you to add text, image, or a countdown to when it will start. This is information that will display prior to the contest starting. So you have a pre-contest information, it'll count down, kind of let you know when that information will start. You can upload an image there. You can also add text there if you choose. You can choose the order of that information. So if I want to have the image above the countdown, I can do that. I can just simply drag and pull that around. So it's simple to pull that information around. The contest entry form, you can also display, in addition to the entry form, a text or an image. We have none selected there. We don't have any additional information there. But if you want more instructions or information, you can easily do that. The number of entries that are allowed, you can choose here. One person can enter up to 8 times in this case. And then there's also an option here that says entries do not go live until page admin approves each. So what you can do, if that is selected, then you have to go in and approve those entries. And this is where manage entries down here comes into play. So you can manage these entries down here. But if that is selected, every entry will need to have an approval before it'll be live to for the public to see. So this is just kind of a security thing to make sure the images are up there and appropriate for your contest. People aren't putting up any marketing messages or anything like that. Below that is the form. You can add fields to this form. You can click there. You can edit the field name. So right now we have name, email, and we also have email required, and then baby's name. And then display will actually display that on the page. Admin display will show that information only for the admin. So we have admin display for those three options. I'm going to take that one out because I just added it. And then none of them will display for the public. And then we're also in required fields. We are making the email field required because we want to grab that email for potential future marketing from this contest. So next is the thank you message, and there's a note here that says if you have set that entries need approved by the page admin before going live, we recommend you alert users in text or an image, letting them know that, hey, their image or video or essay will not go live until approved. So you kind of, here's a good place to say, hey, thank you for entering. Your submission has been set for approval. Once approved, you will be notified. So, and then you can control that image here. You can type in text and so forth there. You can also add an image there if you choose, and it'll allow you to put additional images in there. You can select the order of those. Post contest, so the contest has ended. This is the information where you can control that information. Again, you can have text, image, show the winner, show a link to all the other entries as well. That's what we have set up here. So we have an image. We've uploaded an image that says congratulations, and then there's some text here that you can control if you want. It's kind of default text that you can show. You can show the number of winners, up to 10 winners on that page. Then you can also kind of control the order of this. So if you want to show the winners, we have the image up there, then we show the winner, and then we show the entries link. And I'll show you this all in a preview here in a minute as well. Contest rules, again, really straightforward. You can enter the rules, and you can also enter a privacy statement if you choose. If you choose this link up here, you can put it and have a link on a website. That's an outside URL from TabSite. You can link out to that outside URL and show people your rules or privacy in that manner as well, and those links straight over to that information. Default text area, we have social media, we have entry form and live contest. This is all text that can be modified. So this is set up primarily for allowing you to tweak the text, or if you speak another language, you can go in and modify all this text and put your native language in there, or whatever language you want in there. So this is completely kind of cross-lingual, I guess. You can enter any type of language you want in there, and it will work with any type. So I'm going to come through those a little quick. There's entry form, text there. Then there's live contest information there as well. So that kind of goes through everything with a contest. I want to show you the preview. If you click preview, it shows you different tabs at the top as to what this will look like. This is kind of our countdown, our image, our live contest as we kind of saw on the front side. Post contest will show an image, the contest winner, and then it allows them to go view all submitted entries so they can back and view that. Then this is the text we have set up for the thank you message as well. So I'm going to close the preview there. So that's our contest. Manage entries here allows you to do, like I showed you on the front side, you can delete or hide this information if you choose to make sure they're appropriate. This is also where you would go to approve entries if you have selected to have entries approved prior to going live. Then at the bottom, with all of our engagement apps, we offer additional social sharing options, as you saw at the top and bottom of the contest, to allow you to share this out there with friends in whatever format you choose, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, G+, Pinterest. You can change all that information. So we also have a 90 by 90 image that you can put in here. So if you have a shared information in here, this 90 by 90 image will show up, and you can that'll show up as an image for that shared option. We also have a like gate, which allows you to I don't have this set up, but it also, what a like gate does is allow users visiting your site, forces them to like your page prior to getting into the contest. So it's a great way to gain new likes. There's some style settings here. There's a promotional code. You can upload an image here. You can grab some code, and you can put that on a website or a blog. We also have a smart URL, so if you're using this, you know there's going to be mobile interaction from mobile phones or mobile users. You can utilize this mobile or smart URL and in any of your posts on Facebook, and it'll detect whether the user is using a mobile device or just a regular PC and direct them accordingly and get them in the right direction. So that's our contest, and if you have any further questions about our contest or would like more information about our contest, feel free to visit our website at www.tabsite.com. Thank you.